This portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Industrial unrest is brewing at the General Post Office after scores of employees staged a protest outside the facility this morning.
Employees say they are fed up after years of working in an unsafe environment that is not conducive to productivity. Bahamas Public Services Union President John Pinder told Cleopatra Murphy the union hopes this latest action will spur government to what he calls real action.
Hazardous conditions at the General Post Office prompted employees to walk off the job today, and they say they will not return until conditions improve. Crumbling scaffolding, mold, malfunctioning air conditioning, and bathroom facilities are just some of the issues employees who gathered outside the post office have had to work with. Union shop steward Curtis Hanna says they have had enough.
Every so often the water go out, the air conditioning go off, the place is dirty, you have the ceiling falling in. Now they're trying to work while you're working. So it's like, in here it's terrible. Terrible. I mean, if you could see the condition in here, feel the condition is hot. Always like this.
Hannah says employees have been moved to a lower floor, but they still have to sort mail in the heat while work is being done around them. On top of that, they earn no hazard pay.
And this building is very hazardous, as you can see. This building, we don't know how sound this building is. Nobody comes and say nothing to us about this. I think we just need to move out of this place or do whatever they have to do quick, because for something serious happening.
With government reluctance to move the post office from the downtown hub, Bahamas Public Services Union President John Pinder says he previously encouraged employees to be patient until government finds new accommodations. He says that position has changed.
They look at 3 different sites and have still not yet relocated these people out of this building. The building is condemned for some years now. It's been condemned, and it keeps getting worse. It's very deplorable in there. The air conditioner doesn't work. They always have problems with the plumbing and a number of issues that building faces. Not safe. Ceiling dropping down on people's head and all that sort of thing.
Staff have been working 4-hour shifts for some time due to conditions, but Pinder says that is no longer safe. He told staff not to go back inside the building because he feels if they do, government will never resolve the matter.
I believe the time has come now for us to take a stand, not to go back into this building. Sorry, I've been encouraging them because it's a service that the general public relies on. As I've been encouraging them over the years to continue as best they can so that we don't inconvenience the public, but it's falling on deaf ears.
Pinder visited management today, he says, to extend a common courtesy and to inform them of the union's plans. However, he says staff are out and intend to stay out. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
Transportation Minister, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, says she and the Post Office Department are fully supportive of employees and believe they should not and cannot work without air conditioning. She says they would not force staff to work under those conditions at all. As for the situation with falling scaffolding, she says there have been no new incidents and the Ministry of Works has since gone in and done some remediation work. As for employees' concerns about the relocation of the facility, Hannah Martin says officials have been looking at a facility and was recently informed that it is just too small. She says the Ministry of Works has to approve any new space, adding that the post office is not a typical office. Hannah Martin says any new space would have to be in a central location, adding that the post office boxes and other equipment would also have to be moved to a new facility. In the meantime, she says every effort is being made to find a new location for that facility.
Sweeping changes on tap for the upcoming Junkanoo season that could change the look and feel of the cultural parade. Our Janae Noel Ferguson talked to the JCNP chairman about the changes and the future of the event.
The Junkanoo season is fast approaching, and as groups get their preparations into full gear, Chairman of the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence, Silbert Ferguson, says the parades have also been reconfigured based on recommendations from the public. Now, the upcoming changes he anticipates will not only make the cultural event more family-oriented, but will also tighten the parade, which in previous years have gone on well into Boxing Day.
It's important that they get out in person to see the parade. And if it started earlier, it will be more of a family atmosphere for them to enjoy the parades with their family after Christmas dinner.
So 8 o'clock on Boxing Day, but it remains the same at New Year?
It's 10 o'clock on Boxing Day, but it remains at 2 o'clock on New Year's morning. We anticipate that we will be concluded somewhere around 8 a.m. in the morning.
I can hold you to that.
Well, I think based on how we are planning, we want to be able to be off of Bay Street early enough to give the vendors downtown, the shop owners downtown, an opportunity to open up their stores for our guests.
And the changes don't end there. Ferguson says Lee Junkanoo Costumes will also have to prepare for early judging. And with more groups participating, time will be a crucial factor.
We have to start to accommodate so many participants now. We have 2 new groups entering the arena in the B division. They are Genesis, Warhawks, and we also now have the Exodus Junkanoo group. Pre-judging will be held at 3 p.m. Christmas Day. Okay? So you can see our Christmas Day time is very tight. For the weather meeting that normally takes place at noon on Christmas Day will now be moved to 10 a.m. Because we want to make sure there is clearance weather-wise for the costumes to mobilize as early as 6 a.m. in the morning.
And Junkanoo participants will also see changes to costume demands this upcoming season.
Uniform group T-shirt because of the wrangling of the drum straps over their clothes. We have now afforded that opportunity to all of the bellers in the parade. They will be able to, from this year, wear a uniform group T-shirt.
Continue to tune into the ZNS News Network for more changes and highlights planned for this year's Boxing Day and New Year's Day parades. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scatterly. T-Mobile has added the Bahamas to its list of countries on its Simple Global feature. The program now offers subscribers unlimited data and texting in the package, and then the ability to call the United States for 20 cents a minute. There are more than 2 million Americans who travel to the Bahamas every year. There are 145 countries and destinations now included in the package. Other notable countries added this week include Haiti, 9 European countries, and 4 other countries. In other business news, international financial services experts from the key Latin American markets of Brazil and Uruguay will join other leaders at the 10th Nassau Conference scheduled for next Wednesday at the British Colonial Hilton Hotel under the theme Strengthening Our Competitiveness, Securing Opportunities for the Next Decade. The Ministry of Financial Services is the lead sponsor of this event. 20 students from the College of the Bahamas will also be in attendance. And in international news, 6 families gave a woman over $1 million in a Ponzi scheme based in Mississippi and California, according to federal indictments returned in Jackson, Mississippi. Gina Palacini, already serving a 10-year prison sentence on related state charges, has been indicted on 19 federal counts of fraud and money laundering. The indictments allege Palacini used victims' life savings to make supposed interest payments to other clients while spending their money on a lavish vacation and a race car for her son. This has been your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scatterly.
The Bahamas National Youth Choir mounted a photo exhibit last night, looking at hoping to present a choir featuring the details of history, choir members, and detail the histories of the award-winning choir from its inception to the present. On hand for the occasion, Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marguerite Pinling and Youth Minister the Honorable Danny Johnson, who were both given a tour of the exhibit. Choir members also gave a special performance in song and dance. The Bahamas National Youth Choir was formed back in 1983 and provides opportunities for self-growth and development for young people who also serve as ambassadors for the country. Past and present choir members reflected on their experiences and also lauded choir director Cleophas Adley for his dedication and commitment to the choir and the arts.
Couldn't tell me you was enough.
When they started rolling, I assumed that I was. Who rolling?
Okay, they can stop rolling now.
Danny, who rolling?
No, but too. You read my eyes. You read my eyes. I was like...
The Bahamas National Youth Choir mounted a photo exhibit last evening as a part of the activities marking its 25th anniversary. The photos feature past and present choir members and detail the history of the award-winning choir from its inception to the present. On hand for the occasion, Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marguerite Pinling and Youth Minister the Honorable Danny Johnson, who were both given a tour of the exhibit. Choir members also gave a special performance in song and dance that they've become known for. The Bahamas National Youth Choir was formed in 1983 and provides opportunities for self-growth and development for young people who also serve as ambassadors for the country. Past and present members reflected on their experiences and also lauded Choir Director Cleophas Adley for his dedication and commitment to the choir and to the arts.
Seeing the photos from where we've started to seeing the photos now, it's quite obvious that we have come a very long way. And without the support of the community, our sponsors, and of course all of our fans, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So again, thank you.
It was an extraordinary experience. It was something that I hadn't done before, something singing and dancing all at the same time, traveling, being an ambassador all at the same time was an amazing experience.
Just say that I'm very happy that he's been able to continue it for so long. I've seen a lot of people that I've known in my family, friends, that sort of thing. So it was really exciting to see where all they got to travel. And I hope to one day experience all of those places.
It was 3 days of fun and frolicking as Bahamians experienced the first Junkanoo Carnival. Thousands took to the streets to make history and some great memories. The grand life out of Grand Bahama was among them. Here's tonight BTC Island Connection.
Isn't that gorgeous? Let me tell you something. When you put these costumes on, you get such a vibe and an energy.
It's true. Carnival is a feeling. Yolanda Hanna, a member of the Grand Life Carnival Company, experienced it herself before enthusiastically sharing it with me.
New Providence embraced us, and everyone knew who we were because we just wanted to make our presence felt, and I think we accomplished that.
BTC was the title sponsor of the colorful event. Even CEO Leon Williams got in on the action.
100%. In fact, I can tell you, a Trinidadian told me last night that the Bahamas did in its first year what it took Trinidad 40 years to do.
And neither can Hannah.
Road Fever was so phenomenal, and to see people line up on the side of the streets and cheer you and know your name. We had so many people calling out Grand Bahama and Grand Life. They were following us on Facebook, Instagram. They were checking out our videos on YouTube. And so we had people who were supporting us who lived in New Providence, who came out on the route, who just wanted to be a part of what we were doing. And we had a couple of people join us. They just kind of joined in. They just jumped in. And so, that we were so happy to see that at the Bahamas.
It was a memorable occasion for all involved. These revelers probably can't wait until next year to do it all over again.
Unbelievable. We're very happy, very excited about it. The crowd.
Hannah's fortunate to be immersed in carnival fever year-round. This store not only sells carnival crafts, but Bahamian crafts on consignment. So if you're ever in Grand Bahama, it's carnival and BTC every day. Keishla Adderley for the BTC Island Connection.